Galbraith Jr. I was a state of Illinois project manager in asbestos and lead. And you're asking yourself, what has this to do with anything? Well, asbestos and lead is around many things. For example, when you look at the Industrial Hygiene Freon Reclaim Act, it's part of the professional education of the freon that comes out of your air conditioner. The air conditioner has the gaseous hydrogen peroxide electronic air cleaner that we use the same technology in submarines and our spaceships. I figured it's good enough for human life because when we let the freon out by the billions of pounds in every car, in every house, in every commercial building, it's going to kill our ozone and cause more weather and climate problems. And we can look back to the American Disabilities Act of 1990, and I highly believe it is my medical right to get the gaseous hydrogen peroxide machine called the electronic air cleaner to remove every obstacle from my lung. And every chemical in Walmart or any store in America jumps and glues itself to all the dust in the air. And since they obstructed me from building a national administration of law, House of Congress, law enforcement industry to stop the ozone, now where we're at. We only stopped it in 2021, and these are all the informations I told Granite City Mayor Parkinson, the chief of police, and the real estate attorneys, because they're under asbestos and lead, which is all buildings 78 and down. And it was to teach people how to make about $50 an hour in each license and go through their own homes and help make their homes bomb shelter proof. But remember, those 230-pound Freon reclaim machines are nowhere in sight. Now, Pick and Pull Junkyard has one, and what's really upsetting, I tried to get a job at Sears, and somehow or another, they got to call the White House, and the Secret Service investigated my brother's neighbor, who is the county sheriff of Madison County. He was also the head of detectives when I got ran over, and he wouldn't investigate. And me and my kids and family got screwed since '87, and I was going to be a juvenile detention program director for the county, and I got ripped off there too. Just like being the police auditor of the unions and recruiting and anything you could think of with police personnel. I got ripped off there too. And I had half the money to pay for it. And then I went to OSHA and I got more money from the county to enforce these laws, and they wouldn't let me to do that. And this is the world we live in today. Do you ever heard about the Pleasantville, California bomb shelter code? No. Have you heard about the gaseous hydrogen peroxide air cleaner in any public building? No. And they're all ran on Freon. And they didn't stop that, and they're still releasing millions of pounds a year. And I got beat out of another job. Just like it pays $150,000 a year to work for Sears to maintain warranties on Central Air's Freon. And I didn't get that job, and they got to release it. And there's 37.5 million electronic air cleaners, and I asked Sears about that warranty as one of my expertises. And the electronic air cleaner replenishes the ozone that our country is killing with the CFCs, chlorofluorocarbon, which is known as Freon. So you see that? They don't want to fix the Freon contaminants in the building, and they don't care about our earth or our breath. And inside every vehicle is the same flame retardant carcinogenics that firefighters are dying from right now fighting jet fires. So I would highly advise electronic air cleaners for our nation's filters to stop the cancer growth. This is a public service announcement by my public health licenses of EPA jurisdiction, which, by the way, what is strange is the EPA cabinet wants to outlaw Berkey charcoal filters for water filtration that our military uses, that our submarines use, and our spaceships and industrial air cleaning to replenish the bomb shelter ozone. Remember, you can't bring any more air in. You can't bring any more water in. These are continuously filtration. Yesterday's pee for the astronauts and the submariners are today's coffee. Quoted by the astronauts yesterday. You have a blessed day. God bless America. Talk to you later.